Hi, I'm Yasmin Bhatia, CEO of Uplift Education. I would like to take this time to congratulate Uplift's class of 2020 seniors. You have reached yet another milestone in your lives. These are the moments you have prepared for throughout the last 13 years of your lives, and I'm excited for what the future holds for each of you. I know the last several months have not been the easiest for you. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, you've missed the opportunity of having your prom, an in-person senior decision day, and senior-related trips and activities. However, what you've shown throughout this time is something you'll carry with you into the next chapter of your lives, which is perseverance, persistence, and resilience. You personify these characteristics that will aid you in becoming our next generation of leaders. I am so proud and honored to now call you our Uplift alumni. Please know that wherever you go, whatever your next new adventure will be, we will always be here to support you and your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you and your accomplishment.
Uplift North Hills seniors, we are proud of you because you are kind, you are curious, and you are brave. You have shown persistence and strength of character in handling everything that's come your way with grace and with grit. We can't wait to see what's next for the UNHP class of 2020.
Samin Rahman.
Welcome and congratulations, North Hills class of 2020. Despite our unusual circumstances, I'm so grateful to be able to broadcast this speech to you all today. I would first like to thank all administrators, staff, teachers, and parents for investing in our education day in and day out as we end our time here at North Hills. Without you all, we students may never have been able to discover and live up to our potential, and we are forever grateful for your consistent guidance and support. Class of 2020, where do I even begin? Most of us haven't seen one another for 5 months now, and sometimes I feel like I can't even remember what life was like before quarantine began. Those days playing football at the amphitheater, learning fun facts about Fidel Castro with Mr. Vanstra, or accidentally almost burning down the school during haunted house. They all seem like ages ago. There are so many emotions that I know have tumbled through our heads since March. Frustration at not being able to celebrate our final high school events, disappointment at not having a proper goodbye, and at least for me, relief for not having to take those IB exams. And now, with a pandemic at the forefront of our lives as we embark on our new journeys, most of us are filled with both excitement and uncertainty about what lies ahead. But then again, what future, even a normal future, never had excitement and uncertainty within it? With that, there are 3 reminders that I want to leave you all with today in the hope that you take them to heart. First, mindfulness. Being mindful and self-aware of my current actions is something I struggle with. I always want to get things done, get immediate results, and then quickly move on. In a world that's becoming more technological and fast-paced, many times we forget to stop and take in the beauty that is our present situation. We become so focused on getting ahead of the game and reaching for the next step that we forget and we lose ourselves in space and time. Of course, it's important to be ambitious and to reach high for your goals, but never become too focused on what you could have that you forget to appreciate the beauty in the people by your side in the moments you're living in right now. Second, resilience. I know resilience is something that every North Hills student has exhibited time and time again. From schoolwork to extracurriculars to friendships and family life, everyone endures a struggle that other people don't know about. And the circumstances that we're dealing with right now proves just that. But know that resilience does not mean lacking fear or emotion in the face of adversity. It does not mean recovering from a major setback as if nothing ever happened. It does not mean that you have to face an issue alone. Resilience means having the ability to adapt to difficult situations and acknowledge your state of vulnerability. It's okay to not have life all figured out. I definitely don't. Some of the best words of advice that I'm constantly receiving from my parents is always these 3 simple words: ask for help. The only way to truly be resilient and grow from adversity is through the help of others, and there will always be someone willing to give you the help that you need and deserve. All you have to do is ask. Third, always be unapologetically yourself. It can be so easy to get swept away in the ideas of others without allowing yourself to have a voice. It's something that I personally am also guilty of. Society has a habit of corroding our sense of self, telling us that we must either compete to reach some sort of heightened level of status, or that we must settle for the status quo. There is no in between. This mentality diminishes our personalities, our values, and our authenticity, and either pits us against one another or pushes us to resent others for silencing us. It's so detrimental that it's almost morally wrong. And that is why I implore you to never settle. Never settle for people who think poorly of you. Never settle for people who bully you into agreement. Never settle for ignorance or bigotry or negligence. And never settle for anything less than breaking the social norms. Because we all know better than that, and we all deserve much better than that. Right now, we are undoubtedly in tumultuous times. There's a global pandemic, protests about racial injustice, cancel culture, climate change, the list just goes on and on. Most of these issues aren't new by any means, but something that distinguishes us from past classes is that after our senior year experience, we are more equipped than ever to address these issues. Not only do we have more access to information than the human brain can store, but I know that the class of 2020 has a motivation and a passion unlike any other. And I know that each and every one of us will step up to the responsibility we have to one another and to society at large and dedicate ourselves to resolving such issues. We may all just be ordinary people in this world of billions, but never doubt for a moment that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. I know that high school has been a roller coaster, and sometimes you just wish you could leave it all behind you and start anew. But I urge you all that whether it be months or years or decades from now, whether you attended North Hills for 1 year or all 13, know that you always have a home with the Panthers from the barn. I am so incredibly proud to be a part of this graduating class, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. And always remember, class of 2020, 80 cents and a penny. Thank you.
Shreya Chok.
Dear class of 2020, before spring break, I genuinely thought that the most dramatic experience our class would ever face was when firefighters on active duty arrived on campus after the fire alarm was pulled during our haunted house. Now, here we are, graduating and transitioning to the next phase of our lives during a global pandemic. As this year's valedictorian, I'm humbled and honored to have the opportunity to address some last words virtually before we say goodbye to this chapter of our lives forever. I remember the first day I walked into the kindergarten building at the North Hills School in 2007, ready to take on the world. Little did I know that the barn would become my second home for the next 13 years. Everyday memories at North Hills, such as planning out what to wear for scarce casual days, watching the horses in the neighboring equestrian center during fire drills, memorizing the school pledge to say every single morning, and yelling the lyrics to Taylor Swift songs in pep rallies. These memories seemed so insignificant at the time. But now, in retrospect, these moments in my journey as a North Hills student are the ones that I and the class of 2020 cherish the most. It has been humbling to experience our class growth over the past 4 years of high school, or more like the 3.75 years we had. With phenomenal teachers, a supportive family, and a brilliant class, I have learned immensely from everyone about academics and life in general. Reminiscing on our high school journey, I can remember each year vividly. At the beginning of freshman year, we entered the building, decked in the new blazer look. We were excited that we'd finally start our high school journey, starting with taking our first steps in the upstairs hallways. Then, sophomore year rolled around, and we weren't the newbies anymore. From writing endless DBQs to exploring clubs and activities, we started getting pushed into a cycle of planning for the future and getting involved. Junior year was where things got real. From starting college talks and visits to SAT/ACT prep, all the way to practically living on campus during testing season with all the weekend study sessions we had. Lastly, senior year, we spent the entire first semester filling out college applications and figuring out what exactly the plan was for our lives after high school. Whether it was cramming for a test the class period before in the senior lounge, or writing our IAs and EEs overnight, we somehow made it through the whirlpool of endless tasks. We spent our high school experience with strenuous schedules, barely having a moment to breathe. When the time came to enjoy the fruit of our efforts during second semester, it seemed like everything we looked forward to had been unfairly snatched from us. Honestly, when I sat down to write my speech, I really wanted to avoid talking about everything we missed as a senior class. It would be so much easier to just focus on our happy memories at North Hills, and not talking about the senior year ending without a closure may seem less painful, but it is a big deal. We missed senior days, senior prom, senior banquet, and most importantly, an in-person graduation ceremony. Leaving our class without the last opportunity to have a real goodbye. Now that I've been talking for a while, I know most people might have zoned out by the sound of my droning voice, but I would like to request everyone to close their eyes for a moment. Think about the last 4 months of your life. Think about how much you have grown individually, and how much the class of 2020 has achieved. We went from being those freshmen with 2 dimes and a penny to insanely talented and motivated intellectuals, passionate about bringing change to the world. Throughout quarantine, I witnessed members of our class actively participating in the community, whether it was through raising awareness about human rights issues and addressing inequality in our country, through starting podcasts and nonprofit organizations to support mental health and COVID healthcare workers, or through research and voting. Adapting to a new virtual world was not easy, and even through all the compromises we were forced to make along the way, somehow we managed to stay connected with our friends and focus on the activities that we are truly passionate about. The class of 2020 has become the most resilient class in North Hills history, knowing how to positively approach a seemingly hopeless situation. Imagine how much we can contribute to the betterment of society and how much we can grow when we achieved so much over a span of just a few months. I am eagerly waiting and excited for all of the amazing feats our class accomplishes in the next chapter of our lives. Thank you to all the teachers who selflessly taught us the lessons both inside and outside the classroom. Thank you to the class of 2020 for being my second family to share memories with throughout my North Hills experience. And most importantly, thank you to my family, who is there for me through the ups and downs of school. It has been a pleasure to be a member of this class, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Ariana Acevedo. Ashish Adhikari. Sami Ahmed. Shraddha Ajith Kumar. Sahana Algashetty. Ahil Ali. Lorian Alvar. Nicholas Aminzadeh. Alexis Armentrout. Tanner Armentrout. Chitra Ashok. Azar Asani. Kayana Bab Amson. Abhishek Bhattacharya. Mehret Bergen. Yaya Black. Braxton Brooks. Deja Burdette. Dominique Burdette. James Byerly. Paula Campos. Sophia May Carroll. Bruhati Cherakuri. Finley Cook. Marianne Cruz.
Hello everyone, my name is Cindy Nava, and I want to congratulate you on this fantastic day of accomplishments. Congratulations, Uplift graduates. I know the pathway has not been easy, and I understand it personally. As the first in my family to graduate from high school and college, and growing up undocumented, I understand what it means to work hard and to be thrown rocks all the time. When people questioned me and asked if I would ever make it, I doubted myself. How many of you have ever doubted yourselves? How many of you have continued to question who you are along this pathway? I know I did, and I know I continue to do so. But I have learned many things across that path, just like all of you have. I want to remind you that each one of you holds a tremendous amount of power within you, and that power is the power that will keep you thriving and working for the people that you believe in and for the communities that rely on you. This world is being made better by each and every single one of you. Your efforts and your perseverance will shine throughout time. And I want you to know that success is not easy. And I think it's important that we talk about the hardships that we experience in order to get to where we're going. The only way I know is through muchas ganas, like my gente would say, or perseverance and continued effort. As you all know, that's what it took to get to where you're at today. Congratulations, Uplift students and graduates.
Sinduja Darasputi. Palak Dave. Jacob de la Garza. Asta Devkoda. Mitali Elhens. Jana El-Qadari. Narisha Epilpali. Agasha Ernestine. Nazia Fatima. Teresa Fernandez. Serenity Finley. Marcus Fraser Dan. Semriti Ganguly. Calvin Garcia. Grace George. Aman Gamere. Singyan Gamere. Rebecca Glick. Appeal Nawali. Madison Hall. Alia Hannon. Mirza Hassan. Tess Hoover. Tasbeed Hossein. Amina Emran.
Hi, I'm St. Marshall, CEO of the Dallas Mavericks. Congratulations, class of 2020. You have achieved a significant milestone in your journey of education and self-discovery. We are so proud of you. I remember standing in the shoes that you stand in right now. My high school graduation day was one of the best days of my life. I knew I would miss my friends. I knew I would miss my teachers. I knew I would miss my activities. But just like your educators, my educators got me ready to take that next step in life. That next step landed me on the campus of the University of California at Berkeley. I stepped foot on that campus and everything was so big. And that's when I knew I needed to be big too. I picked good friends, I picked great classes, and even got involved in some activities. One actually led me to be the first African American cheerleader at Cal. You never know what's in your future. Graduates, we are so proud of you. In spite of everything that's been going on in this world, you stayed focused, you did not get distracted, you persevered, and look where you are right now. You have achieved something that is incredible, something that's going to put you on a continued path to success. The next few years will be amazing. They will be fun. They will be different. And yes, in some cases, they will present some obstacles and some roadblocks. But just like you've done to get to this point, you will focus, you will weed out distractions, and you will work hard. Because hard work, as you see, pays off. I know this is not the graduation ceremony that you envisioned, but I hope it does not diminish the significance of your accomplishment. Please realize what you have achieved. It is amazing. We're so proud of you. On behalf of the Dallas Mavericks, congratulations. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this virtual, amazing celebration, a celebration of you and what you have accomplished. God bless you. Stay focused and continue to work hard and have fun. Congratulations, graduates.
Nyla Emran. Hannah Jamil. Agnes Joby. Jerlyn Joseph. Anirudh Kanaparthi. Pranav Kandakonda. Chris Karki. Isabel Kassman. Adnan Khalid. Sween Khan. Brianna Kumar. Faizan Leilani. Clarice Lim. Alexander Lopez. Leslie Lopez. Nikhil Luthra. Ethan Lee. Neha Maliel. Aaron Matthew. Sean Matthews. Sarah Mawani. Nicholas McClelland. King McKinley. Mitchell McMullen. Jeffrey McCusick. Destin Milliner.
What's up, everybody? This is Enes from Boston Celtics. I just want to say congratulations, Uplift Education seniors. You guys worked so hard for your whole life to get to this point. So I know it's tough that you guys cannot, go out there and just celebrate it because of all this stuff happening. But I want to congratulate you with what you guys doing. Again, thank you guys everything for what you did, and I hope to see you and your loved ones at one of my games. Thanks.
Diego Miranda. Hamza Mohammed. Umair Mohammed. Hamza Mohadin. Julia Moore. Alec Mulpuri. Bhargavasaram Murari. Hamza Nadeem. Brittany Negrete. Elise Wynn. Noah Wynn. Luis Olalia. Celeste Olascagua. Jasmine Omega. Samantha Ordonez. Rocco Palombi. Asim Patel. Michael Pavan. Abdullah Rafiq. Zayed Ramadan. Jane Ramage. Kaylee Ramirez. Christine Ramos. Sakshi Rani. Nurali Raval. Elena Raza. Maya Luna Rubio. Alyssa Sachi. Johanna Sam. Arbaz Sandhu. Hanya Sheikh. Christian Spillman. Ratchet Srinivasan. Peyton Steger. Zaina Syed. Makai Tesfa. Hema Thalaparetti. Maximo Torres Rangel. Sydney Tran. Vedang Nyal. Sabrina Uria. Angel Venegas. Vani Vadula. Apura Veerswamy. Madeline Whiteley. Neha Yadav.
As we come to a close of this program, I just want to share a few words of gratitude to the families of our graduating seniors. Thank you for entrusting your scholar in our care throughout these years. When your scholar enrolled at Uplift, we took our role very seriously, providing a safe space to learn and grow into young adults, sound educational curriculum, and a system such as our Road to College and Career team to help guide them down their pathways of choice for their future. We are thankful to all our families for believing in our mission and the goals we set forth for your scholars. And now for our graduates, thank you for all your hard work and dedication that you've put into your studies, clubs, and extracurricular activities, but also the relationships you've built along the way. Now's the time to explore all possibilities and turn your dreams into realities. No, this is not a goodbye from us, but a we'll see you soon. Congratulations, class of 2020. Job well done.